Okay, in the two earlier videos, we did our options, we did our, or we added our holidays in the calendar, and we're now ready to add the task. But before we add any task, we need to have the columns that we're going to be using. We have one that's called the task mode, we have the task name, the duration, start, finish, and the predecessors. I'm not actually interested in this predecessors, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be right clicking on it. I'm going to go to field settings. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to go down or up to S, or not S, C, sorry, under cost. Under cost, I'm going to go beneath it under title. I'm going to name this one budget because I'm more interested in having my budget or my numbers for the budget. And I'm going to be explaining a little more about the budget later on, but press OK for right now. Over here, I'm going to be adding my task. And the first task that I'm going to be adding is my outline proposal. The next one is going to be my project proposal. The preliminary project. And then we have the main. We can all call it project. It's a project. Then we have the tender material. Then we have the bids. We have the acceptance of bids. Then we have the contractor collateral. Then we have the construction. Oh, sorry. We have the contractor gear up. Then we have the construction period. We have the handover. And then we have the commission. Like that. These are the tasks that I'm going to be needing in here right now. What I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be giving them a duration. But before I give him a duration, I might as well just mark them all like this, go up under the fan task, and then give them a link them together like that. What I'm going to be doing afterwards, I'm going to be giving them the duration now. So the outline proposal, I'm going to give that 25 days. Then I'm going to be giving my project proposal 70 days. And again, these days are based, on some figures that I just calculated. They may vary according to which project you sit with. But the tender material, the contractors always need 15 days minimum. The bids is did in 1 day, so that's a milestone. Then we have the acceptance of the bids. We have 20 days to do that. Then he has 8 days to find his collateral or show it. And then we have 20 days, or he has 20 days for the contract gear up. Let's just say that the construction period, it's just a guess. I don't have any project to base it on right now. The handover is 1 day, and then the commission is 1 day, or 0 days, both of them. Because what I want, if I go over here and zoom out, it won't zoom out. over here I have 2 milestones like that. So that's really annoying. My mouse won't zoom in and out, but we'll survive. What to do? Oh, the next thing. I have a contract collateral here in the contract gear up. If I mark the contract collateral, this one is actually allowed to start at the same time as this one, because the minute that we sign the acceptance of the bids, he has 8 days, but he doesn't have to wait 8 days before he can do his contract gear up. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be double clicking on this link, and I'm going to be saying minus 8 days like that. So what happens is the contract gear up, he has 8 days of slack. I could also have removed this one and then did a start, but right now this gives a good indication of, and again, annoying, I can't zoom in, we're going to do it like this, that this one and this one, or these 2 tasks, they can actually start at the same time, but this one can actually wait 8 days before being fulfilled. Okay, the next thing I want to do is I want to put in some headers, and I'm going to be placing wait, if we go to view, sorry, where's it at? Format, there where it was. Under format, under project summary task, if I add this one, it gives you an overall title. If I double click here, it will even out so I'm able to read what's beneath. So place the cursor here, double click, and then I'm able to see it. What I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to double click in this area, and instead of having the file name in here, I'm going to call it overall time plan. I'm going to say OK, and again it changes. Then over here I have something that's called bids, and or not bids, the budget. And under the budget, oh sorry, wait, I want to do some more headings. I'm going to be taking these 4 that are the drawing phases like this, and then I'm going to go onto the fan task, and up here I can place them under a summary like this, and I can give them a new name, and I'm going to be calling this drawing material. Like this. Okay. Then I'm going to be doing a new one for the tender material, and the tender material is going to be from here, and what should we say, like this. Again, double click on it, and I call it tender. We can call it phase, like that. Then I'm going to take last, like this. I'm going to be calling this the construction phase. Okay. Again, Control S to make sure that you save it and you don't lose your work. Right now, I have these 4 phases. If I look in the description of Service 2012, Chapter 3, Design Phase Consultancy, I actually have another phase, the project follow-up, but we're not going to be using that one right now. We're just going to concentrate on the 4 top ones. The way that I calculate my budget right now is the most common form of fee for design of general construction projects are fees based on construction cost. The fee is normally split corresponding to the 5 stages, and again, those were the 5 stages based on the description of service, chapter 3. Normally, you'd get 25% for the outline proposal, you'd get 25 or 20% for the project proposal, 15 for the preliminary, 25 for the main project, and then you'd get 15 for the project follow-up. I estimated that the site or the project for the house plus the site operating cost, the cost due to weather, and the unforeseen cost is 6,050,000, and I estimate that I'm going to be getting 8% of that as consultant fees, and that's 484,000 kronas without VAT. With VAT, that is 605,000 kronas. So that means my outline proposal here, I can add 151,250 kronas, like that, and then down in my project proposal 121,000, down in my preliminary 90,750, and again the main project 151,250. So right now I can see that I have a budget based upon those figures I just mentioned, that the total combined for these 4 phases, I have approximately 514,250 kronas, and that's with VAT. Now I'm gonna save it, and we're actually ready to start doing some layout changes.